Land investing and where it goes inside of your real estate income stack. That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. If you're ready, let's rock. Hey, Mark Walters here. We're talking about land investing. Land that you can keep, land that you can sell, land that you can flip, land that you can finance. There's so many different ways to take advantage of the opportunity with vacant land in today's market. That is one of the 21 income sources that I talk about inside of my real estate income stacking handbook. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. And when you get yours, you're also going to get for free this bonus, which is my real estate income stacking blueprint. And land investing is going to be in model number 3, just so you know. And there's more information down in the description on that as well. So one of the nice things about land investing and why it's become so popular is because there is a formula to follow. And the formula is pretty simple. Here's the backstory on this. Imagine you've got major metropolitan areas all across the country, and you've got people that are doing their 9 to 5, they're living in cities, they're living around cities, they're living in developments. They want the American dream of getting out into nature, owning a cabin or something like that. So they will oftentimes buy vacant land with that dream in mind, thinking that someday they're going to build their dream property, get away from it all, and just get back to nature. And so as time progresses, oftentimes that dream is never realized, and they've got land that once was their dream, and now it's something they really don't want anymore. Sometimes they stop making property tax payments and they just don't want the property. So a lot of times these properties are free and clear because a lot of them are not an arm and a leg as far as the cost. Some are very expensive, but others aren't. And so they've almost become a nuisance. And when they think about these properties, it's disappointing to them because it's a dream that was not realized. And so they have push that dream to the side so investors can come along, make lower offers on these properties so that these people can turn those properties into cash, no longer have to think about what never was materialized. And therein lies the opportunity. So the formula is finding areas that are on the outskirts of major metropolitan areas. And there are several all across the country. And you're looking for vacant land in areas outside of these metropolitan areas that are about an hour to 2 hours drive. So you can be doing a Google Earth search and you can zero in on metropolitan areas, and then you can widen your search so that you can start to see where some of these areas are. You're looking for vacant land, and then you're looking for the owners of that vacant land. So you're looking for the address of the owner. That's not going to be the address of the land. It's going to be the mailing address for the landowner. Then you're going to reach out to them and you're going to make them one of 2 offers. One can be, hey, I'm interested in your land. Are you interested in selling? And then you can start that process. If they respond back, you can begin to negotiate. That is one type of offer. Another type of offer could be, hey, I'm interested in your land. This is what I'm willing to pay, and I can close fast, and that sort of thing. So once you've found a landowner that's willing to accept your low price, you're going to get the deed to that property, and then you're going to turn around and you're going to sell that property for a profit. So the way that you get that property sold fast potentially is by offering it at a discount below fair market value, because everybody wants a deal. And if you want to sell something fast, you need to be able to offer it at a lower price than fair market value, depending on the market. If the market is screaming hot and you've got buyers tripping all over themselves to be able to make offers, that's a different scenario. Sure, get in front of that freight train and have a bidding war if you can. But in most markets, you're going to need to have some incentive to get people interested, and that's oftentimes going to be the price. And so you're merely offering it to people that, again, have the dream of someday building a nice cabin on this land. So that's one of the nice things about finding land that is on the outskirts of major metropolitan areas, and that is because There's demand. There are people that are looking for these kind of properties. So when you find these kind of properties that you can buy at a deep discount and then turn around and offer it to this large demand for a discount below fair market value, you've got people that are already interested because of the location. Really important. So the price is one way to sell it. The other way to sell it is on terms. So if you are buying, say, a $10,000 property for $3,000, you can offer this property in two different ways. One can be a cash price. So let's say that it's a $10,000 market value on this property, and you say, I will accept $7,000 for this property. First person gets it. So if you bought it for $3,000, there's a $4,000 spread, a profit minus expenses, advertising costs, holding costs, whatever taxes you might have had to pay that might have been in arrears. But either way, that's a nice profit for you, and that's a nice discount below fair market value. Now, if somebody was wanting a property like this, you could offer it on terms, and you could say, I will accept $3,000 down payment and I will carry back a loan for X amount of years. And that way you can be offering that price higher, plus you can be charging interest. And at the end of the day, that can add up to a lot of money, especially when you're doing this over and over again. Now, it's important to realize there are usury laws out there that protects the borrower from unscrupulous lenders, so that the lenders don't charge too much interest. So make sure that you look up your usury laws in your state, but it's a nice way to be able to offer property, get the money back that you paid for that property so that you're getting a lot of money to the bottom line, a lot of profit, and monthly income on land. You're not dealing with the maintenance that a rental house would have or any of the tenant concerns, people not making their payments, but squatting and living in a house. This is vacant land that you're turning into an incoming payment stream. If the people stop making their payment, of course, you could consider foreclosure. You could consider renegotiating. You could say, listen, there's a problem. How can we make this right? So by taking back payments, you are creating an incoming cash flow stream that is passive with land. And when you can be doing this on a number of different parcels, that can really add up. So land investing is just one of the 21 ways to generate income with real estate that I cover inside of my real estate income stacking handbook. And again, you can get the blueprint as a free bonus that shows 8 different models that you can be stacking. If you are doing one thing within real estate, there's oftentimes different things that are congruent, that dovetail with those activities, so you can add those activities and services as well to your real estate business so you can create more income. You can be stacking the income that you're generating with real estate. That's what this blueprint is all about. I've got instructions on the back. This is absolutely free when you invest in the real estate income stacking handbook. I'll share a link in the description. One of my passions is sharing this message because real estate income stacking helped me to be able to fire my day job forever back in 2004. So if this is something that you think can help you, definitely take advantage of that. So as far as generating more income sources to be able to stack within real estate, definitely check out my next video because that is what this is all about. Knowing how to generate income with real estate, figuring out the different sources that work well together so you can group them together and stack your income as you are gravitating towards some of the income sources within real estate. You don't have to do them all, but when you can do some of them and you can group them and you can start your stack, it gets very exciting. So check out my next video so we can start working on your real estate income stack.